Welcome back, welcome back!
Hey.
Rudy Paris is doing a lot of things in Bakersfield, so if I have any country music fans out there, you could find him playing in Bakersfield, the Crystal Palace, and he's just having a great old time over there. You could buy his music also on all musical platforms. He is really amazing. But right now we're going to talk to Rebecca Caraveo, man!
Hey.
We're going to talk to this lady! This lady right here does all kinds of cool stuff. She's a photographer. She teaches photography. She's the lead singer in a rockabilly band, man. So where do we start, lady? Oh, and she used to have a show here. Let's start with that.
My show was called Central Valley Arts and Culture.
Nice.
It was about 2009, 2010.
How did you like it?
I loved it. It was a weekly show.
What day?
Friday afternoons.
Friday afternoons.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize how much work it is.
It is a lot of
It's a
work.
lot of work.
It's a lot
Getting
of
the
work.
guests. I like to have everything prepared
Right.
before I go on, at least the day before. And sometimes people just
Show
no
up.
show.
Or no show. Yeah.
But enough about that. Let's see. What do I want to? Where should we start? What transpired in your life first? Rockabilly or photography?
Well, actually, photography did. And that's where my show is. My show is 30 years, like a retrospective, showing my black and white work from the old rockin' days. So it's all band stuff. A lot of people I did music with, did photography with, were musicians.
Did I see a picture of Mike Ness?
Yes, you did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Can we talk about that
Can we have a
picture?
little bit of gossip? No, we can't because that's private, but I will tell you some cool stuff.
But we can talk about the picture.
We can talk about the
Okay.
picture. Yeah. But there's actually two sets of social distortion photos.
Where were they playing when you took those pictures?
Actually, I didn't take the pictures.
Oh, okay.
They are part of my private collection, and two of my photography friends took those pictures. Mike Kennedy from Circus Bogus, and I'll talk about him. You see him in some of the pictures. He did photography before I did, and we worked together, and we were in the same musical subculture. And so he
Yes.
photographs the social distortion at the Wilson Theater in 1990.
It's a great shot, man.
Yes, and then this is Steve Daniel sitting here, on stage right, who was the drummer of Circus Bogus, who was killed. Let's see, 2006, and so I didn't even know he was in these pictures, right? Until I started printing them, getting them ready for the show, and so Mike Kennedy was in Circus Bogus as well. You'll see Mike's in a lot of different bands. And then the second set of social distortion pictures, which I didn't send you any, are from 1995 at the Cadillac Club. Another friend of mine took.
The Cadillac Club.
Yeah,
Wow.
so-
What a great spot that was. What a
Yeah.
cool spot that was, huh?
It was a cool spot. And my girlfriend at the time was the booking agent. So, and then we had lots of, we had free reign of the place. Let me just say that.
Very
so
cool.
that was kind
Very
of awesome
cool.
back in those days.
Did we show all the pictures
No,
that
I
you
think you just
sent?
started. So that's
Okay.
Mike Kennedy in the middle. That's his band Plague Mosaic. I kind of just sent you a little handful of different things. So again, the two other guys in the pictures with him, Willie Greer and Andy Witches, were both kind of in the same scene. And so as I'm printing these pictures, like I said, I hadn't seen them ever printed because, in those days we had 24 shots on our roll of film.
Right.
And we printed one that was good, and
Forgot about the rest.
Well, a lot of times we didn't waste money on making a proof sheet or looking at the other pictures. You just were trying to go for that one good picture. And so...
It's like discovering new
Right.
pictures.
So I've looked at about 1,000 or so pictures, and I have 50 hanging up at Tower District Records. So this is my reception is Thursday, Art Hop night,
Yes.
5 to 8.
Show up, people.
So yeah, we should have a pretty big crowd. There's lots of people who want to see who's in the pictures and see if they're in the pictures.
Yeah.
And they are. And then I have to apologize to the people who
They're not in the
they're not in the pictures, or their picture
other
was
art
bad.
nights.
And there's next year, and I've got tons of color. I've got thousands and thousands of images. So let's look at a couple other images. So there's the guys from Circus Bogus. Again, Mike Kennedy and Jeff Purcell as King Donut, the leader of Circus Bogus. And they were a very colorful band.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember?
Oh,
good.
course.
Yeah, and they came and things would
young.
explode. And
I was too young to go see them play because when they were, when they were local here, when they were doing their thing here locally, I wasn't 21. But I love music. I'm a huge music fan, and I remembered hearing about them.
Right. They're legendary.
Yes.
So that is the next picture is going to be. This is Plague Mosaic, and again, it's Mike there playing the guitar, but that's Tim Biscup, who's a very famous lowbrow artist these days in Los Angeles. He's very, very collectible and famous in that art scene, and his wife was the singer. That's Jen singing there.
Cool.
So, yeah, no degrees of separation when you're from Fresno, right?
That's
Everybody
right.
knows each other.
That's right. We got one more. Is that the last shot?
I think there's a couple more. So this next one is Lydia Fortner. You might know her from the belly dancing troupe. I can't say it, Boscott or something. They're going to be this weekend at the Renaissance Fair in Hanford, right? She's a very, very famous belly dancer. But in those days, she was goth. I managed their band, and I photographed her a lot. And the whole band, actually, I photographed. But she was the star of the band. And
very cool
and
shot.
Inspirational for me to become a rock star, too, which I did a few years later. So I've been doing that for over 20 years. Dave Askew from these days, Death Alley Motor Cult. This is...
Death Alley Motor Cult.
Right, you know that name?
Yeah.
So he has short hair now.
I play their video on my show.
He's got the short hair and the little
Totally
beard.
different look.
Right, and he had that beautiful long hair. They all did. That's in Hollywood at one of the shows. I went and photographed that band, The Vibe, they were called. This is Anthrax at the Wilson Theater.
Cool. Wow.
Anthrax, Public Enemy, Primus. There was a DJ. I can't remember who it was, so forgive me, fellas.
Got some good
Everybody
stuff.
was very, very excited about these because this made me realize that there's no degrees of separation. Mm-hmm. Some of my friends were stagehands. Some people were in the audience. I was working at the concession with Lydia and some other people. Our friend owned the theater. We spent a lot of time at the Wilson Theater back in the early 90s, and we were always thrilled if we could work, right? Because we could get in for free. And
that's right. Yeah. That's right. Good stuff.
Yeah. So a little bit of everything. And I don't know if there's one or two more. What do we got over there? So let's see. Let's say the Art Hop reception is Thursday night. It's 1930 North Echo across from Fresno High.
Great
my band will
location.
be playing. Terrell Cross will be playing. Terrell will be in some of the images as well.
Okay, so now let's talk about your band, man.
Yeah, my band.
Let's talk about it.
I've had my band since 1995.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's over 20 years, I think, right? I don't even know. I kind of quit counting. It's been a long time. I always had a girl in my band, but I don't now.
Well, that's, MissG likes to sing.
There you go. You sing us. There you see us.
I could be your backup singer.
But we did play at the beach at Solvang this summer, and our bass player, Fabi, you see her here in this, I think, the stand-up bass player, yeah.
Ooh.
She came and met us. She's married now and has a little boy and stuff.
That is so cool.
So, yeah, this was at
Let
Central
everybody
Valley.
know who doesn't know. I mean, when I look at this video, I could tell exactly what kind of music that you're playing.
Yeah.
But let everybody know your genre of music.
Well, we're a rockabilly band.
Rockabilly!
We're like Elvis, right? And the Stray Cats.
The coolest, man.
Exactly. And you know what? The funny thing is even little kids love it. Even if they're not familiar with it, the beat is so happy and fun that everybody really, really kind of
How
likes
hard
it.
is it to find a female stand-up bass player?
Very hard. It was very hard to find a bass player that plays the stand-up bass.
Yes.
It really, really is.
Let alone female.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Well, my bandmates lived in Los Angeles, so we'd have to meet in Bakersfield and have band practice every week.
Wow, that's a commitment,
so we travel
man.
around. But the girls and I, we went to France, and we played several shows in France, in Paris. I did a TV show in Paris, and we played one of the big rockabilly festivals. And
how amazing.
Yeah.
I told you guys this lady has all kinds of talent. Now tell everybody where you teach. And
I teach
what
at
you
Fresno
teach.
City College, and that whole no degrees of separation. I was in all those photo classes with Mike Kennedy and my friend Peek that took the other social distortion pictures.
So are you selling pictures? Are you selling a book?
Some of those pictures are for sale. All the pictures are for sale. They're not necessarily already there for you, but the prints, the big ones of social distortion, Primus. I mean, not Primus.
I love that one.
Public Enemy. Oh, yeah, you wait till you see the rest of them, girlfriend.
I love that one.
You'll be like going,
I'm just a huge fan of Mike, man.
Oh, yeah. My band's named after Mike. Catty Ness and the Revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. I got to go check that out. So it's this Thursday, you guys, in case you don't know. There's maybe one or two people out there that don't know that Art Hop is always the first Thursday of the month. And it's going to be right across the street from the historic Fresno High, one of the oldest high schools in Fresno, my alma mater.
Oh, yeah, 1930 North Echo, or Tom Seaver Drive, as they say these days, right?
Is that what they say these days?
Yeah. There's a little sign that says Tom Seaver Drive. Yeah, because he went to Fresno High, too.
I knew that, but I didn't know they made that change.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I don't know how many years ago it was, 10, 15 years ago, they finally, redid the front.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Back to its former glory. It looks amazing.
It really does.
As it should be, right?
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for coming on my show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. And I could play one more song, and then we could talk some more rock and roll if you want to.
Sure.
We got a few minutes here, so let's do J-Dub. Because this is the world premiere video of local rap artist. His name is J-Dub. His music is ready for purchase. You know how to download it, Spotify, all that stuff. This song is called Where is the Cure? We have all been touched by cancer, or we know somebody. So this song is really good. It's really amazing because we all need to know, where is the cure, man? All right, J-Dub, this one's for you, boy. Woo! Yeah, J-Dub! Yes, dude. This guy has been making music here in Fresno and extremely talented, extremely humble. I love all of his stuff. I love all genres of music. So be sure to check him out when and if he performs locally here in town again, because he always puts on a fantastic show. And don't forget to download some of that music, man, because it's good stuff. Everything he puts out is amazing. So here we are. We're going to talk a little bit more about the rockabilly scene and her awesome, amazing pictures.
Well, I just wanted to drop a bunch of names just so people had any ideas who they're going to see. Yeah. Because, of course, playing music, and a lot of these people were like my guitar teachers. Michael Longenecker, you'll see him, Brian Kenny Fresno, Roger Perry, Renee Caffey, Jeff Halleck. I want to say this is when we were young and thin and had dark hair.
Yeah, our hair.
Right. We had dark hair. It was a long, long, long time ago. Who else was...
So you're saying that Roger Perry's going to be there, or he's going to be in the pictures?
He'll probably be both. Yeah. They all know, and they're all looking forward to seeing these pictures because I've never shared any of these pictures.
So coming out of the vault.
And what's really, really cool is that there are pictures of Circus Bogus before they were Circus Bogus. Ooh. And I thought it was Circus Bogus playing. And I thought, oh, here they are playing. And it's the same night, Roger Perry, it's Halloween night. They're playing at Butterfields, which is Tioga, Sequoia now. But they're playing there. I go over, the Shroud is playing at the Wild Blue Yonder. So both of these places that aren't even with us anymore.
Right.
So the Wild Blue Yonder, it's the Shroud and the Neanderthals. But here come these guys, all dressed up in their costumes, bringing in a big coffin, and there's a big giant carrot in it, which is Jeff Purcell, of course. And so when I was talking to Jeff last week, we were talking, he was very excited to see the pictures. He says, "Oh, we weren't even a band then. We would just get dressed up in these outfits and get all the people together and then crash our friends' shows." So
That's how it started.
Exactly.
That's
Because
how
those
it
were the
started.
days of GWAR and all that kind of thing, when
Right.
people got dressed up in these outfits and played and.
So they were just like having a good time, some crazy guys getting dressed up and
Right.
crashing the shows, and then finally somebody must have went like this, "Hey, we should be in a band.
In a band, right?
Maybe we should just start our own band, dude." Something like that.
Exactly. So, see, we got Ditch Bank Okies. We got shots at the
I like that name.
Fulton. We've got, let's see, the Caddick Club, the Wilson, Club Fred. Of course, I got Freddie when he's got dark hair.
Oh yeah, it's all white now.
And he was such a cutie. Oh, Fred.
Yeah, he's
Fred.
still a cutie.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
on my
he
show
is.
last year. He's got to come back on.
Yeah. So you'll see him real young when he was a little terror.
When he was owning Club Fred's.
Right when Fred was very, very first opened.
See, that's where I turned 21.
Yeah. That's
yeah. I used to
awesome.
work right across the street, and I finally turned 21. I was like, well,
And where'd you work across the street?
Enchanted Nails was across the street for a short time.
Oh,
yeah, that's my
okay.
family business.
Oh, neat.
And so I learned how to drink there. Amazing spot. Now
Oh,
it's
my
called
gosh.
Full Circle Brewing. Annex
Yeah,
is right
Full
there.
Circle Tower.
There you go.
Yeah, or,
Thank goodness.
No, Full Circle Olympic.
There you go.
That's what it's called. I went there for the first time the other day and saw
How did you like it?
Bill Clifton's blues band there. I actually liked it pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's open. It's
It
bright.
sounded good, and the air conditioning was nice. It kind of has lost its, seedy vibe.
Right,
which
right.
is kind of
They cleaned it up. They
upsetting,
cleaned it up.
right?
They
It's
cleaned
kind
up the
of-
place.
Kind of makes you kind of nervous, right? Just
Yeah.
like, wait.
It's light. It's airy. It's bright. And it
Yeah,
used to
they
be a
had the-
club, man. Club
Right,
Fred's
right.
and the Olympic, and then it was Club Fred's, and then it went back to the Olympic. But I liked
Right,
how
Audie's Olympic.
yes, I like how they kept it that gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was so much live music in those days. I mean, we had,
Yes.
I put on shows from 1991 to until it closed, until Audie's closed. So for 20 years, I've been putting on shows and bringing the different rockabilly acts
Nice.
to Fresno.
That's a
So-
great genre.
But we
of music,
don't
man.
have it any places like that. Nobody seems to stay open till 2:00 anymore.
They don't.
Not really.
Oh.
The music, the Goldsteins, it's done by midnight.
What about Fulton 55?
It's done by midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must be the law or something.
Right,
something lame.
Something lame.
Something
It's
lame
or
like that.
I think
All
I lived
rules.
in a better time when we
Heck
used to
yes.
rock and roll till the break of dawn. I don't know.
Something like that.
It's kind of weird that we can't be there until 2 a.m. I don't know. It's just.
Might get a fine or something. Who knows?
Right.
The
They
music
want us
scene
to
has
Uber,
changed.
right?
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Okay, everybody. Well, my show is coming towards the end. I want to play one more song by J Dub, but before that, my website. I know I've been saying this, but it's really gonna happen this time, guys. My website. I will be selling my shirts, my Sisters of the Moon. No, this is actually the gold one. This is Gold Dust Woman. All of my handmade
beautiful.
creations. Take a whiff of that, if you will.
Ooh, that smells good.
I'm just like every other girl.
I'm hungry.
I'm super into pumpkin spice. Don't you just want to eat that?
Uh-huh.
I know, right? You guys,
Beautiful.
check it out. $12, $15. This is my lotion. This is Julio Urias, because we're going to win the World Series this year. That's what's up. And now I would like to say, everybody, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm taking a break. I'm taking my kids to Disneyland next week, so I will not be here. So I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm going to be talking to Mickey or something.
There you go.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to try my best to get out there and see all your pictures.
We'll
Plus,
be up
you're
for a
gonna,
month.
You're going to be performing, though,
We
right?
will be performing about 7:30. There's free hot dogs. It
Free
should be
hot dogs. I'll be there for the hot dogs.
I know. Come on. There's going to be lots of friends. And
What's is it a bar?
No, it's Tower District Records. It's a vinyl record store.
So there's no
across-
booze.
Oh, there might be some beer in the back.
Darn it.
There might be some beer in the
That's
back.
okay.
You
That's
can
okay.
go and
I'll
chat.
I'll pregame before I get there. How's
There
that?
you go.
All right. I will see you there. Thank you for coming on my show.
you for having me.
I won't be here next weekend. Oh, I just want to say happy birthday to my favorite and my only brother-in-law. He's wonderful. Love you. Hope you're watching. And I'll see you in a bit for some amazing cake. My dad is really into making his pineapple upside down cake. So we're going to get into that. Yeah, we're going to have some of that. And
Hey, is that Kratos?
no, that was, are you talking about the picture?
Yeah.
That's me and my brother, Andre. And
Oh,
Martin.
is Andre your brother?
Yeah, Spider.
Oh, that's so
And he goes by
cool.
Spider.
I've known
That's
him
my
for
bro,
many,
man.
many years.
Yeah, that's my bro. We're at the Joan Jett concert actually last year.
Oh,
Yeah, in Madeira. But anyways, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for taking time. And if you guys need any promotion, you know the girl to call. And my last video is another J-Dub video because I just think he's awesome. And this one is called La Raza.
Yeah, awesome.